Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Samacabra. I want you to do me a solid. I want you to put down below a list of your favorite top 5, top 10, whatever, scary video reaction channels, and I'll react to them. Because sometimes I just, you guys might know, I can't hear myself better than me. Oh, speaking of which, I just looked over here. Let me get rid of this coat. This isn't supposed to be here. Because you might know some freaky deaky channels that I haven't heard of or seen, or maybe you just have some good ideas, like my brother giving me that idea for that short story, The Chair, yesterday. Anyways, join me. Bonfire time. You know the drill, okay? You know by now. Also, today, we're going back to Sir Spooks. We're going 11 scary videos that feel wrong. But maybe a little right. I don't know. I didn't know this part. Come on, Sir Spooks.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary
Leave a like and subscribe to Sir Spooks. He's the man. He's on to some, all right?
Alright, with that said,
Puppy dog.
let's begin.
And while we're at it, like and subscribe to me as well. I'd love you forever. Forever. Bro. Number 11. Well, we're not full screen.
For the first video on today's list,
Who's
we're going to
running
take a
this
look
show?
at an eerie video that was posted to YouTube
Jeez.
all the way back in October of 2010 by a user known as Jesse Chico. The homemade video starts off with someone wandering around their house in the middle of the night. We then hear the woman filming calling out to Jessie, telling her that she left the fridge open. It's right then and there, however, in which this seemingly mundane video takes a legitimately unsettling turn.
Let's see it, Sir Spooks. Spook me, baby. Spook me, Dad.
Jesse, you left the fridge open.
Oh, the lights are off. Whoa!
Oh my god.
Language, girl.
As soon as the videographer tells Jessie that she left the fridge open, it closes all on its own, much to the
It's
videographer's
not even
shock.
powered on.
From here, other incredibly strange things begin to happen in the kitchen.
Let's see it. Spook us out. We're ready. We can handle it.
What's going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The kitchen cabinet doors suddenly swing open.
If this is fake, she could have pulled a string, but if it is fake, she's playing it well. I'll give her that.
By themselves, and a few items fall out onto the counter. The video then ends abruptly. Now, skeptics might argue that this could have been staged using strings or magnets, or that the video is simply a hoax. Still, others point out how naturally the doors move and how the events seem to escalate in a way that feels unplanned. There's also the question of why anyone would randomly stage this in the middle of the night, unless there was a genuine belief something strange was going on. Since this clip is nearly 15 years old, it's safe to say there probably won't be any updates. That makes it a little piece of frozen in time paranormal internet history. Whether you think it's genuine activity or a clever trick, either way, it's one of those videos that makes you want to double check your kitchen before going to bed.
Do you think it's genuine? Or do you think it's fake? Could be genuine, dude. I don't know. The fridge door slamming. Anything that slams, you know.
Over on TikTok, a user by the name of Lala Love For You, Lala, posted a video which sees them laying in bed, simply trying to unwind. Lala says she just moved into a new apartment somewhere in Houston, Texas, and hasn't quite put everything away yet, which is why the place seems a little messy. She also mentions that a few minutes before she started filming, the door directly in front of her allegedly opened all on its own. She decided to start recording just in case it happened again, and sure enough.
There you go. Looky. I'm in my bed. And there she goes.
It is.
So I'm gonna have to end up putting a towel in it, or she's gonna keep opening it up all night. But I'm in my bed, as you can see. It's opened up again by itself.
The door once again swings open by itself.
It's a smooth
Interestingly,
opening too.
Lala doesn't
Smooth
react with
opening.
fear, but rather with a kind of irritated disbelief, as if she's already tired of dealing with it. Now, skeptics might suggest possible mundane explanations, such as an airflow issue, loose hinges, or even a draft created by another door or window opening elsewhere in the apartment. Others, however, argue that the timing and the fact she was able to capture it so quickly raises the possibility that something genuinely strange might be at work.
Have you ever seen a draft
The video was posted in
move
June,
a door like that?
and
a
there
hinged
haven't been
door
any
like that?
updates since.
I've
So
had
we're
doors
left
like
to
that,
wonder
like
whether the phenomenon has continued.
not block,
Now,
but cover.
it's another clip that sits somewhere between unsettling and
They cover like a laundry room, and I've never had them just like swing open or close. You know what I mean?
unexplained.
You know what I mean?
And one that'll definitely make you think twice about your own closet door at night.
No ghosty woasties though. Let's come on, Sir Spooks. We can handle it. Number 9.
On the Paranormal Encounters subreddit, a user uploaded this video which he says was filmed by his roommate about 5 years ago, when they were living in what he describes as a creepy apartment. At the time, there were 5 people living there, and according to him, every single one had experienced something strange during their stay. In the footage, we watch as the roommate wanders around after hearing a loud noise from the bathroom, something that sounded like it had fallen. When he pulls back the shower curtain, sure enough, a bottle of shampoo is toppled
There's gonna be
over.
a shadow bitch, dude.
He casually picks it up, places it back on the shelf, and is about to leave, but then makes the mistake of swearing at whatever may have caused it to fall.
I just heard something loud as f- in the bathroom. Sounded like something fell. Oh shit.
It's a shampoo bottle, dude.
That was up there.
That was up there. Let's put that back. Bleep.
Shit. Oh shit!
How would that just drop, though?
Within seconds, something else falls from the wall, startling
Oh.
him so much that he bolts
That's some
from the
Blair
room in
Witch
fear.
magic.
If the video is
Blair
real,
Witch bitch
it's
magic,
a perfect
dude.
example of why taunting an alleged spirit is never a great idea. Sometimes they seem all too happy to respond. On the other hand, skeptics could point to the possibility of the bottle and the wall item being deliberately staged for comedic timing.
Sure.
Still, the chain of events feels so perfectly timed that even if it was set up, you can't deny it makes for an entertaining and slightly unsettling watch.
What do you think? Number 8.
Reddit user Paranormal Polska recently
Strange
posted a video
object
to the
captured
UFO
over
subreddit
Malvern
that has
Hills.
quickly become
Malvern.
one of the most liked in the community's history, sitting at over 27,000 upvotes
Don't tell me
at the
anything
time
happens to the
of
puppy
writing.
dog.
The clip shows him wandering around the
puppy's a
Malvern
ghost the whole
Hills
time?
in western England with his dog.
Nah, he's
The
fucking ready
man,
for whatever.
Andrew Clifton, is seen
that
throwing
ball.
a frisbee for
Frisbee.
his pet when something unexpected appears in the background.
What? Ooh, this could be good, dude.
Steady.
He's so ready. What the hell? Whoa. Yo, it's like an arrow. But no, he's way too high up for an arrow to just be shot. And look at that trajectory, mate. Dude, what the what
As
is
the
this?
dog runs after the frisbee, a small but extremely fast-moving object darts through the sky overhead. Neither Andrew nor his dog
Look,
extremely
probably went back a
fast-moving
little too
object
far.
darts through the sky overhead.
give us another one, give us another one.
Neither Andrew nor his dog
Look, can you guys see this? It's not like it's getting launched from like right down below the dog. either, you know?
dog seem to notice.
Dude.
But the object's movement is unusually sharp and rapid.
Yeah.
Even in slow motion, it still covers an impressive distance in a split second.
Whoa.
Andrew says he only spotted it while editing the footage later to share on Facebook. Thanks to his iPhone slow motion function, we can see the object approaching from a distance, making an odd turn mid-flight, then straightening out before vanishing beyond the frame. The fact that it still looks incredibly fast, despite being slow.
It's not like an alien ship, though. It just looks like a bone. What would this black part be? I mean, it doesn't even look like a object that would. We're in a simulation, dude. I'm
makes
convinced
it even more
point.
perplexing, and raises questions about just how quickly it must have been moving in real time. Some believe this could be a genuine UFO sighting, while skeptics point to possibilities like a bird, insect, drone, or fleeting camera artifact. With mysterious metallic orbs and aerial anomalies being reported more often in recent years, this footage adds yet another strange case to the growing list. One that's as intriguing as it is fleeting.
I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. It doesn't seem super threatening, except for we just have unknown objects just flying all around and could pierce us at any moment. Technically, that is a UFO, unidentified flying object. So that is what it is. Number 7.
YouTube user IamErrol100
We don't have a name for
uploaded a
this
video
one.
in January of 2011 that might make you think twice before stepping into a kitchen alone at night.
I had toothpaste on my
In
hands.
the description, Errol
TMI.
explains that their kitchen cupboards had begun opening and closing on their own
Another one
ever
of
since they
these,
put
dude.
their house up for sale. A couple of nights before filming, Errol says they were simply watching
I'm not
TV
complaining, 'cause it
when
could
they
be
heard
legit.
a cupboard door click open by itself. This time, they grabbed their phone and started recording.
What? Was that
Almost
champagne or something?
immediately, objects start falling from the countertops, seemingly without cause, culminating
Where is
in a
this
can
falling
of beer
from? The
toppling to the
sky?
floor and
Dude.
bursting open just before the recording cuts out. Not long afterward, Errol uploaded a second video showing
Ghost?
even more strange incidents.
Question mark?
In this follow-up, Errol reiterates that the cupboards are still acting up, and it's happened around a dozen times since the last recording.
We've seen, this is maybe like the 17th cupboard opening and closing video. Do your cupboards just open and close and throw champagne bottles out?
They just rarely
I've moved and lived in more houses and apartments than I care to share, and I've never experienced
Managed
that.
to
And
catch
I've lived
it
in
on
some
camera.
sketchy places. Not like sketchy. Nothing I couldn't handle. But Old Town Spokane, dude. Spokane, Washington. If you know, you know. It feels like it's being tugged. Or it's just wind. I know it's the bag, but it sounds like it's coming from behind me. That's weird, though. That is weird. Oh, hey. Cameo. What's up, bro?
At about the 1 minute mark, the curtains in the living room sway on their own, despite the windows being closed. Then, both the garland and curtains shift again before plastic bag on the sofa crumples unnaturally. In the description for this second video, Errol makes it clear that the windows were definitely closed during filming, which rules out wind as the culprit.
I don't know,
and
man.
even if it had been, that wouldn't explain the plastic bag being pressed down or the cupboard
True.
door closing in the first clip.
I ain't
Coming
gonna
from a
give it.
science background, Errol admits they're usually skeptical about the paranormal, but can't explain these events. If genuine, the activity is unsettling, especially because it seems tied to the house being up for sale.
Oh, this is the same
Could
dude.
it be a lingering spirit reacting to the prospect of someone new moving in? Or is there a more mundane explanation hiding somewhere
What's it
just out
called
of
when
frame?
you go to like a sorority or
Whatever the truth may
frat?
be, Errol's
Hazing?
kitchen is one place you wouldn't want to explore
Gus just hazing the
alone
new
after dark.
attendant, resident, whatever. Number 6.
A mysterious UFO video has been
There we go. Let's get
circulating
some. We
online
gotta
for
do UFO
years,
video next.
often claimed to be from Uruguay in 1994.
Sick and tired of not having
but closer
aliens
inspection
uploaded.
reveals the setting doesn't match that location at all. The infrastructure and architecture look more Eastern European or Balkan in style. Over time, the clip has been placed everywhere from Argentina to Russia, Bulgaria, and Azerbaijan. The original title is in Russian, and some of the oldest uploads, dating back to 2011 and 2013, identify the footage as coming from Mingachevir, Azerbaijan. A quick check
Nailed
on
it.
Google Maps even shows that the surrounding buildings line up closely with that location, adding credibility to the Azerbaijan origin theory.
Yo, this is wild, actually. I mean, unless this is claymation, this feels something about it. It feels like legit, dude. Whoa, it's just like Bob Lazar's. I mean, it's a classic UFO, right? Unidentified flying object. What is that? Flying saucer. It's just like
The
Bob
footage
Lazar's.
itself is undeniably chilling, showing what appears to
Bob Lazar's thing. I mean, you see it on like Joe Rogan, you know, but he talks about it's like it's made. The center is the only place that you can stand up, which has that little dome on top. So use your mouse, Samacabra. Has that little dome on top. It's the only place you can stand up. There's no right angles.
be a massive
think we
flying
have these.
saucer
Do you think we have
hovering
these in
over
our
the
possession?
city. Lasting around 35
might.
seconds, the clip is mesmerizing from start.
The simulation gods, you know, left little cheat codes around for us, and then we just gotta, you know, put them together. Of course, they don't have me working on it. No one's come to me and been like, "Hey, Samacabra, what do you think of this?" And I'd tell them. We'd all have flying cars right now.
Start to finish. The craft appears almost motionless in the sky, dominating the frame and creating an eerie sense of scale. Reactions in the comment section have been mixed. Some viewers are convinced this could be one of the most compelling pieces of UFO evidence ever recorded, especially considering its age and the lack of high-quality CGI tools in the early 90s.
Yeah, and it like looks.
Others,
I don't know,
however,
man.
think it might be a later fabrication, pointing to
could
how
be.
clean
That's
the saucer's
always-
shape looks. Skeptics have also argued that the background could be nothing more than a still image
Could be.
with the UFO composited on top, a technique that would have been achievable even decades ago.
True. And it could
If it's
be.
authentic,
I just don't
this
want
could
it to
be
be.
one of the
I
most
want
striking
to
UFO
believe.
sightings ever caught on
I want to
tape.
believe.
Not just because of what's shown, but because of its historical context,
Do you?
predating the smartphone era when such clear recordings were much rarer. But if it's fake, then it's still an impressively crafted hoax that has endured online for more than a decade.
Number 5. Number 5. Couldn't resist.
On May
dude. Can't
26,
resist.
2009, a man named Jerry Bruce
This house is
uploaded a video
sick,
to his
dude, with the
YouTube
lamp.
channel that is sure to make you think twice before going anywhere near your closet again.
I
Jerry
gotta go
says
near my
that he and his
closet, like,
wife were sleeping
every
peacefully
day.
when they were
Twice a
suddenly
day, 3 times
awoken
a day.
by the sound of a door closing somewhere in the house.
Hmm.
When Jerry got out of bed to investigate, he saw the closet door slam shut entirely on its own. Unfortunately, he didn't catch that moment on camera, but what he did capture is arguably just as unsettling. Every time he closed the closet door afterward, the round doorknob began to twitch and move on its own, almost as if something on the other side was trying to get out.
Okay. This doesn't seem fake, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Huh? Dude, weird though, right? It's not the handles.
I don't know if everybody can see this, and I've done it.
Yo, it's moving. I don't think there's a cut either. It could be faked, but yeah.
The footage is short
Take your
but
guitar.
highly unnerving, and there's no clear sign of
I don't know if it's
strings,
highly unnerving,
wires,
but-
or someone tampering with it. Jerry says that not long after this, he, his wife, and their baby fled the house for good, never returning.
Dude, what?
Whether
They
this
must
was
have been
genuine
freaked
paranormal
out.
activity or an elaborate hoax is up for debate.
It
But
could
the
be
door's
faked.
repeated movements
if it was real and
certainly
you were
make
in
it
his
stand out from
situation,
typical
what would
slam
you do?
videos. Given that Jerry's last upload was over 4 years ago, it seems safe to assume he and his family are living elsewhere, hopefully without any doorknobs moving on their own. In a pair of unsettling TikTok
Number
uploads,
4, dude, we still have
a man
3
named
more. Let's
Luke
go.
managed to turn what should have been a peaceful cat cam clip into pure nightmare fuel.
Don't do this to me, man. I love
Filmed
cats.
in the middle of the night, the video shows Luke's cat,
Ew, what is
Bear,
this, Scream mask?
lounging on the
Ugh.
bed in a calm, cozy moment.
I might have to
At
move
least
my
until
screen.
something strange happens.
Yo, what is this light? Oh, it's the... Huh? Also, what's with all the weird knickknacks around here, man? Whoa. Hey, there we go, dude. The cat's like, no. Not up in here. Not up in
Without
here.
warning, the Annabelle doll in the room appears to wave
Annabelle
on
doll?
its own. Moments later, a small teddy bear tumbles from her lap, and to make matters worse, the lamp in the background flickers erratically. If that wasn't disturbing enough, Luke posted a follow-up video not long after.
They moved the doll. Yeah, your doll is haunted, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, its hand just moves up and down, so I don't think you're in any sort of like threatening scenario. And you have a cat to slash its throat. But I don't know what else to tell you, dude. See, the cat's like, no. Fuck this, dude. Bash it, dude. Slice its hand off with your claws. I'm not a violent person. We gotta get rid of these ghosty woasties, dude. Hey.
Once again, Annabelle waves completely on her own. The teddy bear falls just like before, only this time, Annabelle herself topples over as well. Bear, the cat, naturally curious,
What would you
heads
do?
over to investigate the scene, though
Torts wouldn't be
thankfully
standing
nothing
for that, would
happens
you,
to
girl?
him.
What'd you
Whether it's a spirit manipulating the toys, a bizarre electromagnetic phenomenon, or an elaborate prank, the repetition of the events in both videos is what makes this so unsettling. If this is genuine paranormal activity, Luke might want to keep a close eye on Bear, because whatever's in that room seems to be getting bolder.
What do you think, man? Number 3. I think they're gonna be fine.
A couple of years ago, Reddit user International Ad 1266 posted
Need advice, please? My daughter is seeing spirits, and I just need to know if anyone else sees him. And how do I get rid of him and the others? Ugh.
To the Paranormal Encounter subreddit, hoping for advice, and maybe even some reassurance.
Yeah.
According to the uploader, their young daughter had been seeing spirits, and she kept referring to one in particular as him. The post's author wanted to know if anyone else could see this mysterious figure in the footage, and more importantly, if there was anything they could do to get rid of him.
What the fuck? Sorry, everybody. Flock. Yo, its head is flocked up. What? It's kind of like a mushroom hat.
When you pause the video at certain points, you can indeed make out something lurking in the frame. It's not clear whether him is meant to be a human figure, a strange creature, or something else entirely, but whatever it is, it's unsettling. Some commenters even claim to spot distinct facial features, adding to the creep factor. A few responses offered practical advice, with some suggesting that decluttering the room might help.
Yeah, agreed, man. I mean,
According to certain paranormal beliefs, spirits are drawn to cluttered spaces because they provide plenty of dark corners and places to hide. Since the post is now over 2 years old, an update seems unlikely. But we can only hope that him has long since vanished from the uploader's home.
Up there and judo chop.
If not, the thought of that face still being there, just out of sight, is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine.
It is trespassing on your property. So, you know, number 2.
If you saw the recent movie Weapons and thought every moment of it...
Dude. My brother recommended Weapons too. So fun.
...was pure fiction, then you might want to think again after watching this next clip. The following CCTV footage posted to Facebook in June 2024 was captured in the town of Tolosa, Spain. At first glance, it looks like another uneventful nighttime security video, until something downright unsettling happens.
Naruto running, dude.
Itong pag-lighter ko saan eh?
Ikaduha ini.
Asa yung first name mo?
Ang high school lang.
Atong sa...
Tuman.
Si... Ona.
On na ito.
What is going on over here, man?
5. Unang sa gawas.
Without warning, a faint but clearly visible silhouette of a child can be seen darting across a backyard in the dead of night.
Naruto run.
Moments later,
we're Naruto running to Area 51.
flashing lights appear from a nearby window. Their sudden bursts making the whole scene even more surreal.
But can't explain.
For anyone who's seen Weapons,
the
resemblance to the film's eerie scenes of children running outdoors after dark is hard to ignore. As for what's really happening here, we're left with only questions. Was this just a prank, a case of mistaken identity, or something
it's just
genuinely
purely
paranormal?
a shadow, though, too, isn't it?
Could this video even have been part of the inspiration for Weapons? Since no updates have surfaced,
it looks old,
the
but it's
truth
also
remains
just
a
like one of
mystery,
those CCTVs,
and the unsettling image of that child in the dark remains stuck in your mind long after the footage ends.
I wouldn't worry about it, mate. I think he's just being a kid. Number 1.
A TikTok user known as AES shared a pair of unsettling clips in June 2025 that prove terrifying things can unfold at your home even when you're nowhere near it. The uploader says he was on vacation when the first video was recorded. While away, he got a notification from his Doorbell camera app. Curious, he opened it, and immediately saw something he couldn't explain.
Like what? Yo, what the hell? It's the kid from the last video doing the Naruto run in the yard.
On the left side of the
Area
fence,
51.
a bizarre humanoid-shaped shadow
Area 51.
moves at an almost unnatural speed.
These cats
It's
don't give
over
a
in
shit.
seconds, but the movement feels far too quick and fluid to be a simple trick of the light. Not long after, AES posted additional footage in which the strange shadow makes another appearance.
Who's that? That's not a cat. That just must be a dog. It's a coon. There's a lot going on in this video.
What's particularly odd is how the raccoons in the shot remain completely unfazed,
Yeah.
as if nothing had happened. That raises even more questions. If animals, which are often sensitive to unusual activity, don't react, does that mean it's harmless? Or could it suggest the phenomenon exists outside the range of their perception entirely? Skeptics might suggest it's just a passing shadow, a camera glitch, or even a hoax. Believers, however, might see it as something far stranger, perhaps even otherworldly. Some have speculated it could be a cloaked or partially invisible figure, its true form hidden from the human eye and only partially visible through the camera's lens. Whatever the explanation, the speed, shape, and uncanny presence of this figure make it one of the most unnerving pieces of recent doorbell cam footage. And that was 11 scary videos.
Later,
I
Edible
hope you
Doll.
enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content.
Yeah, we did, dude. That was Sir Spooks bringing in hot. Whether we believe in all those or not, it is amazing how many live footage, ghosty, woasty videos there are, you know? And shadow bitches just lurking about in the world. Anyway, Samacabra, leave a like, subscribe. What else is there? I don't know. Thank you all. Thank you all to the new subscribers, by the way, is blowing my mind. Haven't even been doing, I've been doing this a little bit over a month, I think. I don't know the date that we started this, but so many more people are watching it, and the reach is far more than I thought it ever would be. Thank you. Again, I love you forever. Everybody who's subscribed and even left a like or a comment. Anyways, that's enough from me. Samacabra, stay tuned till next time. Have a good night.